So hi guys, welcome back to the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. Today's match is between Australia women and South Africa women. South Africa women are batting first. Australia women won the toss, elected to bowl first. And Australia women are unchanged actually. They are Alyssa Healy still not playing today because she's a little bit injured. Alyssa Healy has recovered a little bit, but the thing is, I think before the semi-finals, I don't think Australia want to give her some strain. So maybe they might, Alyssa Healy might play in the semi-final. But today, since it won't. This match is not a dead rubber. The winner of this match will play against India women in the semi-final, and they'll finish as table toppers. So a very important match, as we see Laura Wolfart find another boundary here to finish the over. So 4 boundaries in that over from Laura Wolfart. 16 runs came from that over. And South Africa women are 22 without loss after 3 overs. So Laura Wolfart and Tasman Brits opening the batting. South Africa women have been playing a really good brand of cricket actually over the last few matches. They are also slowly becoming a very dangerous team to reckon with. Now Tasman Brits is on strike. Kim Garth is continuing into her second over and starts with a wide, I think. Is it a wide? No, it's given as a dot ball. But Australia have actually taken the right decision to bowl first actually, because in indoor it is really tough to defend totals. Boundaries will keep on flowing like this, and Australia also have some really good batters who are chasing down totals for them, so that I think they are continuing with that template. Alyssa Healy as usual sitting beyond the boundary and watching proceedings, as we see a short and wide delivery there. Tasman Brits looking to cut it away but not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Kim Garth. So the winner of this match will finish at the top of the table, and they will take on India women in the semi-final. The loser of this match will play against England women in the semi-final. So a lot of things riding on this game. India women awaiting their opponents. Plenty of Indian fans want South Africa to win this match so that they can get an easier opponent in the semi-final. But I don't think Australia are going to allow that to happen. It's on the pads again, and Tasman Brits looking to flick it away. It's gone off the pads. Another dot ball. I'm sure many Indian fans will be there watching this as well. They'll be supporting South Africa women probably, because you want to face South Africa in the semi-final and try and get through them. But to all those Indian fans who are supporting South Africa today, I want to let you tell you, South Africa are also playing a really good brand of cricket in this World Cup. So you cannot write them off as well. Again, short and wide. Tasman Brits going for the cut shot and missing it. Another dot ball. 4 dot balls in this over. Still 2 balls left. Tasman Brits has been inconsistent actually of late. She has had 2 ducks in this tournament. 2 single-digit scores as well. And 100 and 1 half century. That has been the tournament for Tasman Brits. It's flicked away again, straight to short mid-wicket. Another dot ball. So can we see a maiden over here? Really good over from Kim Garth. One more delivery left in this over. Anyone remember South Africa women defeated Australia women in last year's Women's T20 World Cup semi-final? So it is not impossible. South Africa have had success against Australia. That's nicely left alone. It will be another dot ball. So maiden over from Kim Garth, and South Africa women are 22 without loss after 4 overs. So Megan Shoot is continuing now into her third over. A superb bowling from Kim Garth, actually the previous over. Now Laura Wolfart on strike. And that's driven again by Wolfart. It's past covers. She's been driving the ball really well in this innings. And picks up another single to start the over. This is not a bad start at all from South Africa actually. A really good start. Can they capitalize on the start is the big question. So Tasman Brits is back on strike. Second ball of the over, and that's on a good length, driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball. And just rewind back to the previous match. England started in the same way but then lost their way in the middle, so South Africa need to be a little careful here. They will need some big partnerships. Maybe they need to try and outbat Australia if you want to beat them. That is the only way of beating them. That's driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball here. If South Africa really wants to beat Australia women, they need to score above 300 and try and put the pressure on Australia. Yes, we know that Australia women chased down 331. That is why they are that is why they are winning the toss and choosing to bowl first, because Australia are backing themselves to chase down whatever total South Africa gives them. Give them a very big total. Give them a total that is out of reach. So again, Tasman Brits going for the cut and missing it. Another dot ball. That is the only way of defeating Australia. Actually, you need to fight fire with them. Fight fire with them. Otherwise, Australia are always too strong. If you want to beat those kind of teams, then you have to up your game, increase the bar. Then only you can defeat Australia. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's full this time, driven again, straight to the fielder again. Another dot ball. So just 1 run coming from this over, still 1 ball left. Tasman Brits is struggling a little bit, only 1 run she has scored from 13 balls. Has to play a little bit more positively. At the other end though, Laura Wolfart has already hit 5 boundaries in her innings. That's punched again. Straight to the fielder again, another dot ball to finish the over. Just 1 run came from that over, and South Africa women are 23 without loss after 5 overs. So Kim Garth is continuing into her third over, and that's on the stumps. Wolfart defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. But again, Laura Wolfart looking really positive here. 22 from 17 balls. She's been ever consistent in the last 3 matches for South Africa women. Not only 3 matches actually, even in that India match where they were chasing a tricky total, even there also Laura Wolfart played a fantastic knock actually. So once again she will hold the key for South Africa. That's back of the line, driven again, it's past point, and that will go for 4 as well. All you need to do is just find the gap in these kind of venues, and the ball races across the outfield. A 6th boundary in this innings for Laura Wolfart already. Well, that's slashed away again, and that'll go for another boundary. You just cannot offer width to Laura Wolfart like that. It's just easy pickings for her. Moves to 30 now from just 19 balls. A seventh boundary in this innings from Laura Wolfart. It's full again, driven again, but this time good fielding at covers. So a dot ball from Kim Garth. At one end, Laura Wolfart is striking the ball really well. At the other end, though, Tasman Brits hasn't quite got going. Stuck on only one run from 14 balls. They will need runs from both ends, South Africa women. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And that's defended again on the front foot, straight to covers. Another dot ball. Better bowling from Kim Garth, bowling it much more in line, much more on the stumps. The deliveries which went for 4, width was offered. Last ball of the over coming up. That's full again, driven through the covers. Deep extra covers is there. And Laura Wolfart picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And South Africa women are 32 without loss after 6 overs. So Megan Shute continuing into her 4th over. And that's on the stumps. Laura Wolfart defends it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start the over. The South Africa women, they got bundled out for 69 runs in their first match against England. And many people would have thought that South Africa would be a little battered after that defeat, but then they have bounced back really well. 5 wins in a row, and they've made it through to the semi-final as well, and now looking to win this match and finish as the table toppers as well. So again, moral of the story, we can say comebacks are always greater than setbacks, isn't it? A fantastic comeback from South Africa women after that shocking 69 all out against England which they suffered. That's flicked away again by Wolfart straight to short mid wicket. Another dot ball. So this is a good start to the over from Megan Shute. 3 more deliveries left in this over. I'm sure that plenty of Indians will be supporting South Africa women today because I mean now since Australia women are so successful, and sometimes the successful teams will get haters. That's in the air. Catch is taken, is it? Is the catch taken? I think the umpires will have a look at that. A little bit of a leading edge, and I think Laura Wolfart is in trouble here. This could be the biggest wicket for Australia women here. Was just looking to, I don't know what kind of a shot she was attempting. Maybe a half pull shot, maybe. Just spooned in the air. I was dipping on the fielder actually at short mid wicket. I don't know whether it still carried to the fielder. We'll have a look at the replay. Oh, it's just about carried. Alana King completing the catch. And the first wicket goes down here for South Africa women, and it's a huge blow here. Huge wicket for Australia because Laura Wolfart was looking really dangerous. The captain, Laura Wolfart, is gone after scoring 31 from 26 balls. And an early breakthrough here for Australia. South Africa women are 32 for 1 after 6.4 overs. So a huge wicket here for Australia women. They needed to pick up the wicket of Wolfart. And that is exactly what they have done. And now there will be a little bit of pressure on South Africa women, because Tasman Brits has also not got going yet. She is still stuck on only one run, and now Sune Lewis is the new batter to the crease. A really good batter actually, no doubt about that. But Australia have broken their opening partnership. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's full, it's edged, and that's gone past the keeper and the slips. And that'll go for 4 as well. So what a way to start your innings. Sune Lewis, the very first ball which she faces, gets an outside edge and gets off the mark with a boundary. Last ball of the over. And that's a fantastic yorker, guided towards short third man. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over, including the biggest wicket of Laura Wolfart. And South Africa women are 32 for... What happened here? South Africa women are 36 for 1 after 7 overs. Something wrong with the scorecard. So Kim Garth is continuing now into her 4th over. South Africa women are 36 for 1 after 7 overs. And this time it's short and wide, punched away and just wide of the fielder at point. Got a hand on that one. And Tasman Brits picks up another single to start the over. That's back of the length, and Sune Lewis defends it on the back foot towards covers. Another dot ball from Kim Garth. It's going to be a challenge now for South Africa women, because they have lost Laura Wolfart, who is an aggressive batter actually, was batting very aggressively. And now they need to start all over again with 2 new batters at the crease. I mean, Tasman Brits has been there, yes, she has batted 15 balls. But scored only 2 runs so far. She's also capable, no doubt about that. In fact, it was at this same venue where Sune Lewis and Tasman Brits formed a big partnership against New Zealand women, and they chased down 232. So both these batters have a good understanding between each other. So definitely they can do it again. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Really good bowling here from Kim Garth as well. That's on the pads, flicked away by Sune Lewis. Might be in the gap. The deep square leg comes around, and Sune Lewis picks up another single. Oh, that's on the pads, and Tasman Brits looking to flick it away, gets hit on the pads. Still struggling actually. Another dot ball. 16 balls she has faced, scored only 2 runs so far. Very unlike Tasman Brits. 1 more delivery left in this over. It's also raining a little bit in indoor. Oh my God, what is it about this World Cup and these rains? That's flicked away by Brits. Finds the gap. Will this race away for 4? It will. Beautiful timing. No one there at deep mid-wicket. So once it found the gap, the ball races across this outfield. And another boundary to finish the over. First boundary for Tasman Brits, and a much needed boundary, it has to be said. That will give Tasman Brits a lot more confidence. 6 runs came from that over, and South Africa women are 42 for 1 after 8 overs. So Megan shoot into her 5th over now, and it's a full delivery. And Sunil Lewis drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. And this time, Sunil Lewis defends it to point. Another dot ball from Megan shoot. Third ball of the over. That's back of the length, driven back to the bowler again by Sunil Lewis. Another dot ball. The 3 dot balls to start this over. Looking to pull it away there. A little bit of an inside edge towards short mid wicket. And another dot ball. So 4 dot balls in this over, still 2 balls left. And that's driven again straight to mid off. Make that another dot ball. 5 dots in this over, still 1 ball left. Is there any way South Africa can try to defeat this Australian team today, or is it the Australian juggernaut? Is it going to continue? Is the big question here. And the thing is, India are also awaiting their opponents. I mean, there'll be plenty of panic in India, no doubt about that, if they have to face Australia in the semis. That's another dot to finish the over. Maiden over from Megan Shoot, and South Africa women are 42 for 1 after 9 overs. So Kim Garth is going to be continuing into her 5th over. Tasman Brits is on strike. And it's driven again by Brits. Straight to mid-off. Again a dot ball to start the over. Well, if you look at the points table here, it's the top of the table clash today. Both these teams are playing their last match in their group stages. I mean, in the group stage, both these teams are playing their last matches in the group stage. So if South Africa women beats Australia women today, they will go to 12 points and they will overtake Australia women and they will top the table. If Australia women wins, then they will finish as table toppers. As we look at for the sweep shot, appeal for LBW, finger goes up, another one goes. And is Tasman Brits going to go for the review here? Was looking to play across the line there. 2 reviews left for South Africa and Australia. Yes, Tasman Brits is going for it, so need to have a look at this. But she was looking to play across the line. Not a good idea, playing across the line to a straight ball. And this could be the second wicket to go down here. I need to see whether there's any bat involved, but this looks like it might be out actually if there's no bat involved. Was looking to play across the line there. Tasman Brits, it's been a struggle. Yeah, so coming back to this, so India women cannot go past 8 points. So even if India women beats Bangladesh tomorrow, they will finish in the 4th position with 8 points. And the semi-finals will always be 1 versus 4. So whoever wins this match will finish as the table toppers and they will face India women in the semi-final. England also can't top the table even if they win tomorrow. So the loser of this match will play against England women in their semi-final. So that is the scenario. And that is why this match becomes all the more important. So look at ball tracking here. Pitching outside off, impact in line and wickets hitting the stumps. So Tasman Brits has to go here. Kim Garth has struck another big blow here. Finger goes up again. They've lost a review as well. South Africa women, not a good news at all. And Tasman Brits has to go. The second wicket goes down. And it's been a struggle for Tasman Brits in all honesty. And that struggle has come to an end. Was looking to play across the line to a straight ball. Not a good idea. And has got struck in front of the stumps. So Tasman Brits is gone after scoring just 6 runs from 19 balls. And South Africa women are 42 for 2 after 9.2 overs. So Aneri Duxton is the new batter to the crease for South Africa women and they are losing some quick wickets here. They need a partnership now. Laura Wolfart gave them a really good start, but then suddenly now two wickets have gone down. They've lost both their openers. And now is the time the pressure will slowly start to build. So here comes Kim Garth again. Third ball of the over. Aneri Duxton on strike. And that's punch to the back foot straight to covers. Another dot ball from Kim Garth. It was the back of the hand slow ball which got the better of Tasman Brits there. Looking to play across the line. Somehow, I don't know what has happened, that Tasman Brits has not looked that much convincing in this tournament with the bat. She needs to work on that actually. She needs to start working on her consistency a little bit. That's a short and wide. Will it be given as a wide? No, it's not. It's given as a dot ball. So 3 dots in this over already. South Africa feeling the pressure a little bit. It looks most likely Australia might just win this match also and India cannot avoid the Australian juggernaut in the semis. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's on the stumps again and defended by Aneri Duxton towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball. Are we going to see a wicket maiden here? Indian fans will be pleading. Arey Bab, South Africa, please win this match. We want to play against you. We don't want Australia. Oh, Australia, no, Australia, please. But I think Australia are still going to try to win this and try to play India in the semi-final. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking to pull it away again. Gets it on the pads. Another dot ball. Wicket made an over from Kim Garth. And South Africa women are 42 for 2 after 10 overs. Any Indian fans watching this, don't take it personally, but I mean, Australia have been so dominant, so that is why I was saying, even I am also an Indian fan only, so I mean, you don't need to take things personally, but I mean, if South Africa women wins today, it will be a miracle, but I mean, the kind of domination, the kind of dominance Australia women have shown in this World Cup, it's really hard to get past them. Even India women have to find a way somehow. If they are going to play against Australia in the semi-final, they need to also find a way to get past this Australian team, because at least in these last two matches, Alyssa Healy has not been playing in the 11 for Australia women. And in the semi-final, definitely Alyssa Healy will play, I think, because she has recovered. I think they are preserving her for the knockouts. So that will be even more dangerous actually. So I mean, India will have their. I mean, it will be a very tough task for India women in the semi-final, no doubt about that. But that's all. That should always be the case, isn't it? I mean, World Cups don't come easily. No team wins any tournament easily. You need to take the hard route, defeat these tough teams. Then only you will be the deserved champions. If you always want to take what comes easy in life, if you always want to take the easy route, I'm asking you, does anything come easy in life? No, isn't it? So if Australia are tough, means defeat Australia women. Defeat them, go to the final, win the World Cup. Why are you afraid of Australia women? That is what I will ask some Indian fans. That's driven again by Sunay Lewis towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Annabelle Sutherland is the new bowler into the attack. And now Sunay Lewis and Anari Dirksen needs to form a partnership here, because South Africa women are in a little bit of trouble after getting off to a really good start actually. Laura Wolford gave a really good start, but then suddenly now both the openers have been dismissed. And that's again defended on the front foot to covers. Another dot ball. It's full again, but driven straight to covers. Good fielding. Australia are really good in the field. That's cut away again, but straight to point. Another dot ball. Again, a really good over here from Annabelle Sutherland. It just seems as though this Australian women's team, every player knows their own role, it seems. And they are doing that roles to perfection actually. That's flicked away again, straight to short mid-wicket. So another dot ball to finish the over. Just one run came from that over. And South Africa women are 43 for 2 after 11 overs. So there's a bowling change here. Alana King is the new bowler into the attack for Australia women. Sonia Lewis is on strike. And it's a tossed up delivery, and Sonia Lewis defends it back to the bowler. Again starts with a dot ball. Sonia Lewis goes big, it's high up in the air. Could be a catching opportunity, and it is. Another wicket goes. What kind of shot was that from Sonia Lewis? It was neither she was going for the big shot but didn't get it anywhere near the middle of the bat, and it's a simple catch at mid-on for Annabel Sutherland, and another wicket goes here for South Africa women. They're already 3 down now and crumbling a little bit here. Didn't get anywhere near the middle of that one, middle of the bat. Sonia Lewis is also walking back. After a really good start, South Africa have lost 3 quick wickets. Sonia Lewis is gone after scoring just 6 runs from 15 balls. Alana King picks up her first wicket of the day, and South Africa women are 43 for 3 after 11.2 overs. So Marisan Kapp is the new batter to the crease, and South Africa are in a lot of trouble actually, to be honest now. Suddenly 43 for 3 here. Down to the middle order once again. Marisan Kapp has batted well actually, scored a really good half century against Bangladesh. Even in the previous match also she really batted well. That's defended on the back foot again by Marisan Kapp towards point. Another dot ball. I don't know what kind of shot Sonia Lewis was attempting there. It's tossed up again, defended back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Alana King. Well, it's not a happy day now. If Australia are winning this, then it is going to be India women versus Australia women officially in the semi-final. And looks like it is headed in that direction again. Oh, leading edge and just over the bowler. Just over the bowler. Could have been another wicket, could have been more disaster for South Africa women. But it's just about cleared Alana King there, who has bowled fantastically well actually ever since the last match. Alana King deceiving the batters, bowling dot balls, picking up wickets, a consistent wicket taker for Australia. Oh, that's in the air and another one goes. What is happening here? What is happening here? Marisan Kapp got a lifeline the previous delivery, and this time she slices it straight into the hands of the fielder at point, and another wicket goes down. This is serious trouble now for South Africa women. Once again capitulating like how they capitulated in the first match against England. Oh dear. Nicely tossed up outside the off stump. Marisan Kapp threw her bat at it, slicing it straight into the hands of Kim Garth at point, and Australia are all over South Africa at the moment. 2 wickets in this over for Alana King. A double wicket maiden over as well from Alana King. Marisan Kapp unfortunately not able to score today. Marisan Kapp is gone for a 4-ball duck, and South Africa women are 43 for 4 after 12 overs. Well, what is going on here at the moment? How are South Africa in this position now suddenly? They were going along so well when Laura Woolford and Tasman Brits were at the crease. Now suddenly 43 for 4. Sinalo Jafta is the new batter to the crease. Aneri Dirksen, even though she has faced 8 balls, hasn't got off the mark till now. Annabelle Sutherland continuing into her second over. Oh, on the stumps, looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Half-hearted appeal. But I think that's sliding down leg. Oh my God, South Africa in all sorts of trouble. This is not good news for South Africa. Not a good news for India also. Because Australian juggernaut is going to continue, it seems, today. Unless there's something dramatic from this situation for South Africa women. Well, that's pulled down the ground. It's in the air again, but this time it clears the fielders and that might go for 4. It does. So finally a boundary here, and Eric Dirksen gets off the mark with a boundary. Much needed boundary for South Africa women. That's guided pass slip. Deep third man is there. And Neri Dirksen picks up another single. Well, South Africa women were 32 without loss. From there, they are now 48 for 4. It's been a big collapse here. Hopefully they can form a partnership. Sinalo Jafta hasn't been convincing in this tournament. She makes a comeback into the playing 11 today. Still have Chloe Trayon and Nadine de Klerk to follow. Nadine de Klerk is more of a big hitter of the ball. Comes at the back end of an innings and plays the big shots. But can she anchor an innings? That will be the big question. That's defended again by Sinalo Jafta. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Sutherland. And this time defended on the back foot again by Sinalo Jafta to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over. And South Africa women are 48 for 4 after 13 overs. So they need a partnership here, South Africa women. It's been a very tough start here. They got off to a good start actually, but then suddenly 4 wickets going down in no time. Alana King bowled a double wicket maiden over. Is continuing into her second over, and that's defended on the back foot again by Neri Dirksen. Again a dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's short and wide. And Neri Dirksen going for the cut shot and missing it. Another dot ball. Fantastic bowling from Alana King. Ooh, again going for the cut shot. Again missing it. 3 dot balls to start the over. Alana King. What a bowler she's turning out to be. Hasn't conceded a run till now. Picked up 2 wickets already. Tossed up again, and Aneri Dirksen defends it in inside edge onto the pads. And another dot ball from Alana King. That's tossed up, driven down the ground to mid-off, still can't take the single. Oh, chance of out! Oh my goodness! What was happening? But then Aneri Dirksen has made it back. Even Australia missed the opportunity there. That was a crazy attempt for a run. Oh my god, I don't know what South Africa women are up to suddenly here. Driven it straight to the fielder. Aneri Dirksen was walking and then started to run. The throw was very, very wide. If the throw had been on the stumps, it would have been another wicket to go. What is going on here suddenly? 5 dot balls in this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Oh, looking to cut it away again. Another dot ball to finish the over. Back-to-back maiden overs. Back-to-back maiden overs from Alana King. Previous over was a double wicket maiden. This is a maiden over again from Alana King. Outstanding bowling. And South Africa women are 48 for 4 after 14 overs. So Annabel Sutherland now continuing into her third over. Oh, close to the body. Sinalo Jafta going for the cut shot and missing it. Again a dot ball to start the over. That's full this time and it's driven beautifully by Sinalo Jafta towards the point boundary. And that's a nice way to get off the mark. Sinalo Jafta also gets off the mark with a boundary. 50 comes up for South Africa women with that boundary. They need plenty more of those. 50 comes up with the loss of 4 wickets in 14.2 overs for South Africa women. And this time it's a full delivery driven down the ground by Sinalo Jafta to mid-off. Another dot ball from Sutherland. Oh, that's a full toss and was driven in the air, but down to mid-on. Another dot ball. It was the back of the hand slow ball there from Sutherland. Oh, that's cut away again. Little bit of width offered. Beautifully placed again from Sinalo Jafta. It picks up another boundary. Second boundary in this over. That's exactly what South Africa want. It's a little bit of width offer. That's all that was needed. Beautifully placed in the gap. That's on the pass, tickled away fine, that'll go away for 4 as well. So an expensive over from Annabel Sutherland, 3 boundaries in that over, 12 runs came from that over, and South Africa women are 60 for 4 after 15 overs. So Alana King continuing and has pulled away again towards mid-on, can't take the single. Another dot ball from Alana King. Boulder knocks back the leg stump and another wicket goes down. It's gone straight through the gate of Henry Dugson. And half the side are back in the shed now for South Africa women. What is happening here? Just as we were thinking that a partnership was building between Henry Dugson and Sinalo Jafta, Alana King once again hasn't conceded a run till now but has already picked up her third wicket here. Going straight through the gate of Henry Dugson. And South Africa women are in shambles at the moment. 5 down now already. Alana King picking up her third wicket. It's been a dream spell here for Alana King. Henry Dugson is gone after scoring just 5 runs from 19 balls. And South Africa women are 60 for 5 after 15.2 overs. The South Africa women are in all sorts of trouble. They're running out of batters as well. Almost only 3 more batters left, to be honest. Sinalo Jafta is still there, Chloe Tryon and Nadine de Klerk. That's all they have batting. Recognized batters. After that it will be the tail. So it's been a capitulation here from the South African batters. I didn't expect this at all. I'm sure many Indians would have hoped that South Africa can win this match and do them a good favor, but that I don't think that is going to happen. I think India have to play against Australia in the semi-final eventually, so they might get into that kind of a situation again. But what an outstanding figures this is for Alana King. 3 wickets, 0 runs in 2.2 overs. It's a dream spell from Alana King. So South Africa women are 60 for 5 after 15.2 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. Well, I just came back from the drinks break and suddenly another wicket going down here. What is going on? What is happening to South Africa women at the moment? Chloe Tryon has just chipped it straight into the hands of mid-wicket. Chloe Tryon is out for a first ball duck. Alana King is on a hat-trick. And South Africa women are 60 for 6 after 15.3 overs. More importantly, India women can't escape from Australia in the semi-final. India women are happy now, they beat New Zealand, but they have to play against Australia. What a biggest semi-final that is going to be. Nadine de Klerk is the new batter to the crease for South Africa women. Time and again, she has been the savior for South Africa women, but that was when South Africa were in much better positions than this. Today they are in a very poor situation, to be honest. Last recognized batting pair now at the crease, to be honest. These last two batters have to do something, because after this, it's the tail enders to come. And Alana King is on a hat-trick now. Hat-trick ball is coming up. Nadine de Klerk is on strike. Can she save South Africa again? Hat-trick ball. Here's Alana King. And that's a quicker ball. It's defended. It's gone past the fielders. And that might go for 4 as well. It does. Just a gentle defensive shot. It's raced past the fielders into the boundary for 4. And magic superwoman Nadine de Klerk gets off the mark with a boundary. That's tossed up again, and Nadine de Klerk gets it down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Alana King. As far as Australia women are concerned, it doesn't matter whether Alyssa Healy is playing or not. They are going to play the same brand of cricket every single time. That's full again, guided towards slip. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets in that over for our Alana King. And South Africa women are 64 for 6 after 16 overs. So Ash Gardner is the new bowler into the attack for Australia women. Sinalo Jafta is on strike. That's edged away, and that'll go past short third man for 4. So starts the over with a boundary again. Once again, the ball flying off these outside edges. And the ball is racing away to the fence. Ash Gardner, welcome to the crease with a boundary. And this time comes down the wicket, hits it past mid-wicket, and that'll go for 4 as well. So back-to-back boundaries from Sinalo Jafta to start the over. Can these two batters rescue South Africa from this situation? Sinalo Jafta is looking good. And this time, Sinalo Jafta drives it on the back foot straight to point. Another dot ball here. And this time again coming down the wicket. It hits it straight to the fielder again. Another dot ball. The last recognized pair at the crease. They need to do something here, South Africa women. Already 6 wickets down. Never expected a big collapse actually. They were 32 without loss. From 32 without loss to 72 for 6. Now Ash Gardner is changing angle. And then swept away again by Sinalo Jafta to deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. Last ball of the over. And Nadine de Klerk defends it on the back foot. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 9 runs came from that over. And South Africa women are 73 for 6 after 17 overs. And Alana King continuing, and Sinalo Jafta comes down the wicket, hits it straight back down the ground for 4. So now Sinalo Jafta taking the responsibility and playing with positive intent. That is good to watch from South Africa's point of view. And this time goes for the reverse, gets it past slips. Another boundary here. Sinalo Jafta is really turning the heat on the opposition. Moves to 29 from just 16 balls. Starts this over with back-to-back boundaries. So 2 boundaries in the first 2 balls. Third ball of the over coming up. And is bowled there. That's the end of Sinalo Jafta. Alana King picks up a 5-wicket haul. And Sinalo Jafta was going for everything. Has missed one and lost her off stump in the process. That is the problem. When you look for big shots of every delivery, one delivery you will miss and you will lose your stumps. And what a spell this is from Alana King. Picks up 5 wickets already. 5-wicket haul for Alana King, and unfortunately South Africa have lost their 7th wicket now, down to the tail enders already. Still more than 30 overs left. I don't know how they are going to manage this. But Sinalo Jafta is walking back after a good knock of 29 from 17 balls, and South Africa women are 81 for 7 after 17.3 overs. So Masabata Class is the new batter to the crease for South Africa women. Down to the tail enders now. Nadine de Klerk, the last recognized batter at the crease for South Africa women. It's been complete capitulation here. I don't think Laura Wolfart can also believe it. The same thing happened for South Africa women in the first match also, where they got bundled out for 69 runs. After that, they made a very good comeback actually. They won 5 matches in a row. They defeated New Zealand, they defeated India, and then even Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. But now again today, the same collapse is happening. And I don't think this will be a good way for South Africa to also go into the semi-finals, because they need to sort out their batting a little bit. Tasman Brits has been struggling. Again defended on the back foot by Masabata Class. Another dot ball from Alana King. Tasman Brits has been a little inconsistent with the bat in this tournament. Sunay Lewis also, Sunay Lewis has done well, in all honesty. Sunay Lewis has done well. Nadine de Klerk has also done well. Marizanne Kapp again hasn't looked convincing with the bat, even though she has played well in a few knocks. Still, whenever Marizanne Kapp is batting, it seems as though any time she can get out. I get that kind of a feeling when I watch Marizanne Kapp batting. Sinalo Jafta also hasn't looked convincing. So, yes, South Africa women have won 5 matches in a row, but still they are having plenty of problems in their batting. Nadine de Klerk had to save them in those 2 matches which they won against India and Bangladesh. Nadine de Klerk has been the one batter who has been consistent, along with Laura Wolfart. Laura Wolfart has also been very consistent. But now the template for other teams against South Africa women is that if you get Laura Wolfart out early, suddenly the middle order becomes a little clueless. And that shouldn't be happening with South Africa. As we see another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Sinalo Jafta. And South Africa women are 82 for 7 after 18 overs. So Ash Gardner continuing into the attack, and Masabata Class defends it to covers. Another dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's a leading edge, but no one there at square leg. It goes towards deep square leg, and Masabata Class picks up another single. So Nadine de Klerk is back on strike. And that's flicked away again by Nadine de Klerk. A quicker ball from Gardner, and Nadine de Klerk picks up another single. It's going to be a different challenge for Nadine de Klerk actually, because I don't think she would have been in these kind of situations. She's a really good finisher, no doubt about that. But here you have to anchor the innings. You need to form partnerships. That's a wide down the leg side. Yes, wide signaled by the umpire. So Gardner has to reload that one again. This is a completely different situation actually for South Africa. Here you need to preserve the wicket. Still more than 30 overs left. They've already lost 7 wickets. That's defended again off the front foot towards covers. Another dot ball from Gardner. Oh, again going for the sweep there, Masabata Class, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over. And that's driven down the ground by Masabata Class towards long on. And picks up another single to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over, and South Africa women are 86 for 7 after 19 overs. Alana King continuing. And that's driven down the ground again to mid-on. Another dot ball to start the over. Quicker ball, and Masabata Class looking to defend it, gets an inside edge towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Again, tossed up delivery, defended towards point. Another dot ball from Alana King. Going for the sweep shot and sweeps it straight to deep mid wicket and picks up another single. That's in the air and lands just short of mid-on. And another dot ball from Alana King. So just 2 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. And it's cleaned her up. Another wicket goes down. Went on the back foot on a delivery. She should have come forward and loses her off stump in the process. This is disaster for South Africa women at the moment. And Australia are just 2 more wickets away from wrapping up this innings. Alana King has picked up 6 wickets. It's been a dream spell here for Alana King, going through the defenses of Masabata Class. 8th wicket goes down now for South Africa women. And Australia are just having fun in the name of playing a World Cup. They just keep on doing their own things, routine work, whatever they do every single time. And unfortunately for South Africa today, nothing is going right for them. Masabata Class is gone after scoring just 4 runs from 11 balls. And South Africa women are 88 for 8 after 20 overs. So Ayabonga Kaka is the new batter to the crease. Gardner is continuing into the attack. And the first ball, Nadine de Klerk flicks it straight to mid-wicket. Again a dot ball to start the over. It's flicked away again by Nadine de Klerk. Picks up the single. Can they come back for the second? No, they can't. Have to settle for the single. Ayabonga Kaka is back on strike. And that's guided away again by Ayabonga Kaka, straight to point. Another dot ball from Gardner. And this time quicker ball defended on the front foot by Ayabonga Kaka, straight to covers. Another dot ball. Another good over from Gardner. What a dream spell it has been for Alana King. 6 wickets. Oh, looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. And the umpire says not out. Oh, that was very, very close actually. I don't think they're going for the review for that one. So it will remain not out. Just a matter of time, you feel, before South Africa get bowled out here, unless Nadine de Klerk once again bails them out of this rut. That's tossed up, driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just one run came from that over. And South Africa women are 89 for 8 after 21 overs. So Alana King is continuing here. Quicker ball guided towards short third man. Dot ball to start the over. And this time defended again on the front foot. Then another dot ball here. Nadine de Klerk is feeling a lot of pressure, I feel. This is the last hope actually for South Africa women in this innings. Last recognized batter for South Africa women. 2 dot balls to start this over. It's full again, driven straight to covers. Another dot ball. Fantastic bowling from Alana King here. It's tossed up again, edged away towards short third man. And another dot ball from Alana King. It's defended again, back to the bowler again. Another dot ball, 5 dot balls in this over, still 1 ball left. And we see another maiden over. Already 6 for 15 today, Alana King. It's been a dream spell, no doubt about that. Last ball of the over. And that's defended again. They're looking for the quick single and they'll make it comfortably. So Nadine de Klerk picks up the single, keeps the strike for the next over. 1 run came from that over. And South Africa women are 90 for 8 after 22 overs. So just 2 more wickets in hand. It's been a big capitulation here, unfortunately. Ash Gardner now continuing, and that's helped on its way for 4. That's a good way to start the over from Nadine de Klerk. Picks up another boundary, just helps it past. Short fine leg, starts the over with a boundary. That's tossed up and Nadine de Klerk drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. And this time it's a quicker ball flicked away again by Nadine de Klerk. Picks up the single, gives a strike to Ayabonga Kaka, who hasn't got off the mark till now. At least can they cross the 100-run mark here, South Africa women? As Boulder, another one goes. They're just shattering the stumps here, both the spinners of Australia women. This time it's Gardner who has gone straight through Ayabonga Kaka's defense. And the 9th wicket goes down for South Africa women here. And this has been a collapse of the highest order in this World Cup match here, unfortunately. Ayabonga Kaka not able to get off the mark. A quicker ball, revs on the ball there for Ash Gardner, cleans up Ayabonga Kaka. And it's been that kind of day for South Africa women. Just keep on losing wickets. Ayabonga Kaka is out for a 5-ball duck. And South Africa women are 95 for 9 after 22.4 overs. So Nonkululeko Malaba is the new batter to the crease for South Africa women. This has been a shocking batting performance yet again. Only one more wicket in hand now. Oh, that's a quicker ball driven again straight to mid-on. Another dot ball from Gardner. Can they at least cross 100 runs? Is the big question. 5 more runs to get to 100. Only one more wicket in hand. This has been a shocker, absolute shocker for South Africa women. I don't think anyone would have expected this kind of a batting performance again. Last ball of the over. And that's defended again on the front foot. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Ayabonga Kaka. And South Africa women are 95 for 9 after 23 overs. We haven't even got to the halfway mark of this innings. Already 9 wickets down. This match could finish very, very quickly, to be honest. Similar to that 69 all-out which happened in South Africa's first match against England. I don't know what happens to that batting if Laura Wolfhard gets out early. The middle order is very inconsistent, not looking convincing for South Africa women. Alana King continuing here. And again takes the outside edge to short third man. Again a dot ball to start the over. Just one more wicket in hand, and I don't know what Nadine de Klerk can do from this kind of situation. Not the ideal situation to be in. Nadine de Klerk is a really good batter actually, but she has completely run out of partners at the other end. That's guided again to short third man. Another dot ball. Back-to-back dot balls to start the over. So Indian fans and India women, brace yourself. Australia women are coming to play against you in the semi-final. Brace yourself. That's all I will say, India fans. That's hit again in the air. One bounce to long off. And Nadine de Klerk picks up another single. Indian fans, it's time to be a little brave. Because one team is coming against you in the semi-final. And that team looks unbeatable at the moment. Home World Cup for you. Brace yourself. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Malaba is back on strike. Oh, that's defended again. A little bit of an outside edge. And the slip fielder does well. Another dot ball from Alana King. Oh, that's beaten the keeper, beaten the slip fielder as well. So much turn. They'll pick up one buys, I think. Buys will be called. One buys it is. Another single completed. Oh, it's Boulder. Another one goes. That's the end of the innings. Alana King ends up with 7 wickets. And the capitulation has been completed. South Africa women have been bowled out for just 97 runs. They haven't even managed to get to 100. And this Australian women's team, that domination is unstoppable at the moment. It's unstoppable forever, it seems, the way they are playing. Either they are bowling well or they are batting well. They always find a way. And somehow South Africa women, after a really good start, actually Laura Wolfart gave them a really good start. 32 without loss at one stage. And from there, South Africa women have been bundled out for just 97 runs in just 24 overs. It's been a shocking collapse. Unfortunately, none of the middle order batters were able to make a contribution. Sinalo Jafta made a small contribution with the bat. And Nadine de Klerk also made a small contribution, but that was never going to be enough actually. And yet another disappointing performance here from South Africa women. They got bundled out for 69 in their first match against England, then made a terrific comeback. Obviously, they were chasing down totals really well in this tournament. But now again against a big team, batting first, they haven't been able to score 100 runs. And this is a bit of a concern for South Africa women actually. If you look at their batting card, only three batters getting to double digits. Laura Wolfart scored 31 from 26 balls. Sinalo Jafta scored 29 from 17 balls. And Nadine de Klerk also scoring 14 runs from 23 balls. But all other batters getting dismissed in single digits. A very disappointing batting card for South Africa women. And as far as Australia women are concerned, Alana King is the pick of the bowlers actually. 7 for 18 in her 7 overs. What a tournament Alana King is having. She looks like one of the best leg spinners for Australia women in this tournament. Absolutely fantastic bowling. 7 for 18 in her 7 overs. And Kim Garth, Megan Shute, all of them picking up 1 wicket. Even Ash Gardner also picked up 1 wicket in the end. And South Africa women unfortunately bundled out for just 97 runs in 24 overs. So Australia women, when they come out to bat, will need only another 98 runs. Australia women when they come out to bat will need only 98 runs to win this match from their full quota of 50 overs. And if they do that, they will continue their unbeaten run in this tournament, and they will go to face India women in the semi-finals as well. So India women and Indian fans have to brace themselves, because they might have to play against the mighty Aussies in the semi-final. Just 98 runs to win for Australia women to pick up their 6th win and continue their unbeaten run. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to this match again. Welcome back to the run chase. Both the openers of Australia women are out in the middle. Georgia Vole and Phoebe Litchfield are opening the batting for Australia women, and they need only 98 runs to win this match. It's been a disappointing batting performance again from South Africa women, unfortunately. Getting bowled out for just 97, a very disappointing batting performance. They got off to a really good start, but then completely collapsed and didn't recover at all from the collapse once again. So Australia women will be looking to knock these runs off and then finish as the table toppers, and I think most likely now it's close to getting confirmed that India women and Australia women will be playing the semi-final, and South Africa women will be playing against England women in their own semi-final as well. So I think most likely that will be the semi-finals for this World Cup. So Phoebe Litchfield is on strike. Marizanne Kapp has the new ball in her hand. She's going to be bowling the first over of this innings for South Africa women. And outside the off stump, Phoebe Litchfield lets it go. A dot ball to start the innings. So can South Africa still make a fight out of this is the big question. Litchfield coming down the wicket, looking to cut it away, but the ball pitches and swings back into the left-hander. Another dot ball from Marizanne Kapp. So 2 dot balls to start the innings. That's back of the length, defended again by Litchfield towards point. Another dot ball. Again defended towards point again. Another dot ball from Marizanne Kapp. 4 dot balls to start this innings. It's full again, driven again, straight to covers. Make that another dot ball. So 5 dot balls to start here from Marizanne Kapp. Really good start. Can we see a maiden over from Marizanne Kapp? They need some early wickets here, South Africa. At least to make a fight out of this. With only 98 runs on the board. I mean, only 98 runs to win for Australia. Won't be that challenging. But still, if they want to make a fight out of this, they need wickets. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's back of the length, defended to point again. So a maiden over to start from Marizanne Kapp. Australia are 0 for 0 after 1 over. So Ayabonga Kaka is the new bowler into the attack now for South Africa women. And she is going to be bowling the second over of this innings. Georgia Vole is on strike. And that's punched away by Georgia Vole towards deep point, and Georgia Vole gets off the mark with a single. So Phoebe Litchfield is back on strike, hasn't got off the mark yet. A really dynamic batter, no doubt about that. Second ball of the over from Kaka. And that pitches and shapes away from the left-hander. Another dot ball from Ayabonga Kaka. And now Litchfield comes down the wicket and defends it again towards covers. Another dot ball from Ayabonga Kaka. That's full, and Litchfield goes over the top this time. Breaks the shackles, finds the boundary. First boundary of the innings, and Phoebe Litchfield gets off the mark with a boundary. That will give her some confidence. And this time it's on a good length, defended towards covers by Phoebe Litchfield. Another dot ball from Ayabonga Kaka. Last ball of the over coming up. And Litchfield comes down the wicket again, drives it towards deep extra covers, and picks up another single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over, and Australia women are 6 without loss after 2 overs. So just 92 more runs needed for Australia women to continue their unbeaten run in this Women's ODI World Cup. They have been unbeaten across 2 World Cups now, to be honest. Even the previous Women's ODI World Cup in 2022, they won it unbeaten all the way. And now again in this World Cup, still unbeaten. What unbelievable domination it has been. So Marizan Kapp now continuing into her second over, bowled a maiden over to start. And that's edged and taken. First wicket goes down. Marizan Kapp picks up the breakthrough, and Litchfield has to go through her bat at it. I think there was a little bit of away movement there from the left-hander, taking the outside edge through to slips. And that is exactly what South Africa wants. Early breakthrough here for South Africa women. Litchfield once again, got off to a start today, but unfortunately couldn't convert it. Has got out early, and Marizan Kapp picking up an important breakthrough for South Africa women. Phoebe Litchfield is gone after scoring just 5 runs from 12 balls, and Australia women are 6 for 1 after 2.1 overs. So Elise Perry is the new batter to the crease for Australia women. Has been a little inconsistent with the bat in this tournament. They've lost an early wicket here. 92 still needed for Australia women. Can South Africa squeeze in another breakthrough? Another couple of wickets probably. Marizan Cap, here she comes again. And that's back of the length, defended again by Perry. Another dot ball from Marizan Cap. Again, back of the length, defended back to the bowler by Perry. Another dot ball from Marizan Cap. And now Perry comes down the wicket, drives it again to mid-off, and another dot ball. Can we see another maiden over here from Marizan Cap? Really good start, really good bowling. Make Australia fight for even these 92 runs. Don't let them score these 92 runs easily. I think that should be the plan from South Africa. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's outside the off stump. Perry lets it go. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over. Perry comes down the wicket again, defends it towards mid-on. Another maiden from Marizan Cap. But this time it's a wicket maiden over from Marizan Cap. And Australia women are 6 for 1 after 3 overs. So Ayabonga Kaka is continuing into her second over as well. Georgia Vole is on strike. Lost an early wicket. Australia women. It's dragged on, I think. Is it? No. Inside edge onto the pads. I thought it was dragged onto the stumps. Shape, a little bit of shape here for Marizan Cap and Ayabonga Kaka. Georgia Vole went for the cut shot inside, edging it onto the pads. Very, very lucky. That didn't go onto the stumps. So cautious start here for Australia women. Again nipping back in. That's punched again straight to covers. Another dot ball. 2 dot balls to start this over. That's full. It's hit in the air by Georgia Vole. Down to deep mid wicket, and that will trickle into the fence for 4. So Georgia Vole picks up her first boundary of the day, breaks the shackles, and picks up another boundary here. And this time it's on a good length and defended by Georgia Vole towards mid-off. Another dot ball from Ayabonga Kaka. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. And short and wide, and Wall going for the cut shot, cuts it straight to point. Another dot ball. Let's cut again. Oh, the fielder got a hand on it at point. Nadine de Klerk, the fielder, couldn't hold on to the catch, and Georgia Wall picks up another single to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over, and Australia women are 11 for 1 after 4 overs. So Marisan Cap is now continuing into her third over, hasn't conceded a run till now. She has bowled 2 maiden overs, including taking a wicket as well of Litchfield. The South African bowlers have not started badly at all, but the only problem is they didn't get the runs on the board. That's defended again by Georgia Wall to mid-on. Another dot ball. The Marisan Cap continuing into her third over here, starts with a dot ball again. It's full this time. Georgia Wall drives it down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball. Let's cut away again, straight to the fielder again. Still not conceded a run is Marisan Cap. Outstanding bowling. 15 dot balls she has bowled. Also picked up the wicket of Litchfield. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Can South Africa pick up another breakthrough here? Georgia Wall and Elise Perry, both of them have started a little cautiously. It's not like they're looking comfortable. That's full again, driven down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Marisan Cap. 4 dot balls in this over. Can we see another maiden? Obviously, I don't think Australia women will mind playing maiden overs because they have plenty of balls left and only 87 needed. So they can afford to take their own time as long as they are having wickets in hand. I don't think Australia women will be bothered by playing out dot balls. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's flicked away again, straight to the fielder again at mid-wicket. Another dot ball, 5 dot balls in this over again. Still no run conceded by Marisan Cap. Fantastic bowling. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And that's pulled away again, straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. Another maiden over from Marisan Cap. And Australia women are 11 for 1 after 5 overs. So Masabata Class is the new bowler into the attack now for South Africa women. And looks like the pitch is assisting the bowlers a little bit. But just 87 more runs needed for Australia women, and they have plenty of balls in hand. So, they have plenty of balls left, so they don't need to hurry at all. Elise Perry is on strike, hasn't got off the mark till now. Here's Masabata Class, the first ball of her over. And that's driven again, and this time the catch is taken by Nadine de Klerk at point. And another wicket goes down here. Full and wide this time. And Perry driving it in the air. Beautiful catch by Nadine de Klerk, who put down a catch earlier on in the previous over. But this time she holds on to it, and Elise Perry has to go. So suddenly now Australia women are in a little bit of trouble here. Masabata Class strikes off the first ball of her spell, and Elise Perry couldn't get off the mark, but she has to go. And suddenly now South Africa are just about starting to maybe think they can make a match out of this. Elise Perry is out for a 6-ball duck, and Australia women are 11 for 2 after 5.1 overs. So Beth Mooney is the new batter to the crease. Suddenly now 2 down are Australia women, just chasing 98 runs for victory. And what a start this is for South Africa. They needed early wickets. They've got 2 now. Can they still make a match out of this? Is this match still alive? Is the big question here. So Masabata Class coming around the wicket to Mooney now. And that's flicked away by Beth Mooney towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. And gives the strike back to Georgia Vole. Fantastic catch there from Nadine de Klerk to dismiss Elise Perry. Without Alyssa Healy, this Australian top order, the women's top order, is looking a little vulnerable, not gonna lie. The batting department. It's driven again by Georgia Vole, but excellent fielding at covers. They were going for the single but can't get the single. It's another dot ball. Outstanding fielding from the South African fielders. They're still looking to make a match out of this. Only 97 runs on the board. But still, the chasing team will feel pressure if they lose wickets. And that is what South Africa are trying to do here. Flying around in the field, outstanding. Oh, looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Maybe sliding down the leg side. They are having a discussion whether to go for the review or not. Yes, they have gone for the review here. Need to have a look at this. What is going on here in Indore at the moment? Australia, why are they struggling now? Maybe this is sliding down the leg side. The ball is swinging around for Masabata Class, Marizan Cap and Ayabonga Kaka. 3 pacers are bowling really well for South Africa at the moment. If only they had batted well, got to a better score, they could have even pushed to win this match. They can still push for a win probably if they keep on taking wickets like this, because suddenly now Australian batters are not looking like they are dominating. Well, pitching outside off impact, umpires call wickets missing, so South Africa women have lost a review. Decision will remain not out. Not out it is. So Georgia Wall survives. A really good over again. Just one run coming from this over, including the wicket of Elise Perry. Is there still life in this contest? Is the big question. Two more deliveries left in this over. And that's punched again. Leg side. They're going for the single and they'll make it. Completes the single. So Beth Mooney is back on strike. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And that's defended again. Down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Elise Perry. And Australia women are 13 for 2 after 6 overs. So Marizanne Kapp is continuing into her 4th over, hasn't conceded a run till now. She has bowled 3 maiden overs, also picked up 1 wicket. Can she continue to keep things tight? Georgia Wall is on strike. And again defended down the ground to mid-on. Again dot ball to start the over. And that's driven again by Georgia Wall. This time she finds the gap and finds the boundary. So the first runs conceded by Marizanne Kapp today concedes a boundary eventually, and Georgia Wall picks up her 2nd boundary of the day. And this time it's a little fuller, and Georgia Wall drives it down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball. Still plenty of batting to come for Australia women, so I don't think they will mind this top order collapse. They were 68 for 4 against England when Annabel Sutherland and Ash Gardner formed a huge partnership. Now Georgia Wall goes down the ground, clears mid-off, and will find another boundary. So 2nd boundary in this over, and now maybe Australia women are getting back to their groove in this run chase. Little too full this time from Marizanne Kapp, and beautifully lifted down the ground by Georgia Wall. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Target now, required runs is down to 77 now. And that should be a wide down the leg side. I think it's gone past the keeper as well. So it will be 2 extra runs to the total here. Yes, wide plus the single. So 2 extra runs to the total, and Beth Mooney is back on strike. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's full again, driven by Mooney, goes past the fielder at covers. They picked up the single and they have to settle for the single. So an expensive over this actually from Marizan Cap. Bowled 3 maiden overs, but finally conceding the runs in this over. 11 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. And that's back of the length, defended back to the bowler by Georgia Vole. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 11 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 24 for 2 after 7 overs. So Georgia Vole has made a good contribution, 15 from 21 balls. Masabata Class is now into her second over, picked up the wicket of Perry in her last over. Mooney is on strike now. And that's on the stumps, defended back to the bowler again by Beth Mooney. And another dot ball to start the over. And that will be a wide down the leg side again. Yes, wide given by the umpire. So Masabata Class has to reload that one again. There's 73 more needed now for Australia women. 8 wickets in hand. They still have Ash Gardner, Annabelle Sutherland, Talia McGrath. Oh, that's it. Then that's past the slips. And that'll go for 4 more as well. So Beth Mooney picks up her first boundary, agonizingly close to that slip warden, but just awaits the slip and picks up another boundary here. Now the target is down to 69 now. And that's on a good length again, defended back to the bowler by Beth Mooney. Another dot ball. And a little fuller this time. Defended again towards covers. Another dot ball from Masabata Class. Two more deliveries left in this over. And that's punched again, straight to covers. Another dot ball. One more delivery left in this over. 5 runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over coming up from Masabata class. That shot is pulled away by Mooney, down to deep fine leg, and will pick up another single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over. 6 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 30 for 2 after 8 overs. So Ayabonga Kaka is back into the attack, has bowled 2 overs, conceded only 11 runs. There's 68 more runs needed for Australia women here to continue their unbeaten run and finish at the top of the table. Beth Mooney is on strike. Here's Ayabonga Kaka. It's full, it's edged away again. And it goes down to the third man. A good effort, but it goes through. And into the boundary for 4 to start the over. Once again, the outside edge beating that field red slip. Finding the gap. And another boundary to start the over. It's full, driven again down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Ayabonga Kaka. Where is that second slip? That is what we need to ask. Similar kind of an edge went past the slip warden in the previous over. Again, the similar kind of boundary in this over also. And this time it's caressed through the offside for 4 by Mooney. No outside edges this time. Middle of the bat. Gets it through the field red covers, and another boundary here for Beth Mooney. And this partnership is now relieving all the pressure that was built by picking up those first 2 wickets. Mooney picks up her 3rd boundary in this innings. It's full again, driven again, this time straight to covers. Make that another dot ball. But now down to just 60 more needed now for Australia women. And they're getting closer to winning this match and booking a spot in the semi-final in Navi Mumbai against India women. That's punched through the offside by Mooney towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single. 9 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Just 59 more runs needed now. Last ball of the over. And that's driven again. It's in the gap. They might look for a couple of runs. In fact, it's racing across so quickly in the outfield. Picks up another boundary here. There's Georgia Wall. Just looked like a gentle push at the ball. But such a quick outfield. The ball is racing across the outfield. And another boundary to finish the over. So an expensive over from Ayabonga Kaka. 13 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 43 for 2 after 9 overs. So 55 more runs needed now for Australia women. At this same stage, South Africa women were also 42 for 1. Australia women are 43 for 2. That just shows how quickly South Africa collapsed. From 42 for 1 to 97 all out. That was a dramatic collapse actually. Georgia Wall is getting some runs under her belt today. 19 runs from 22 balls. But I think in the semi-final, surely Alyssa Healy might look to come back into the team. That's an inside edge from Mooney towards deep square leg. They have pushed for coming back for a second. And Mooney will make it back. Couple of runs to start the over. This partnership now 34 from 24 balls. Masabata class continuing into her third over. They are pushing for another wicket here, South Africa. But it's looking a little tough. And when you're defending this kind of a target, more often than not, chasing team always has the advantage. That's back of the length, flicked away again by Mooney towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Masabata class. And that's full again, driven down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Unless there is a dramatic collapse for Australia women, I think they should be home here. That shot, it's pulled away by Mooney. That is gone, raced across. One bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep square leg. Poor delivery from Masabata class. And dispatched to the fence from Beth Mooney. And the run chase is becoming more easier now for Australia women. Just another 49 more needed. Two more deliveries left in this over. Fuller delivery this time and Mooney drives it down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's on the pads, looking to flick it away, but it's straight to square leg. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 49 for 2 after 10 overs. So the power play is over and time for some spin for South Africa women. Just 49 more needed now for Australia women. And this partnership now between Georgia Vole and Beth Mooney is worth 38 from 29 balls, and it's releasing the pressure here for Australia women. They were 11 for 2 at one point. That time we thought maybe South Africa can still make a match out of it, but now it's slipping away. And Nonkululeko Malaba is a wicket taker, no doubt about that. And they need to pick up 2 or 3 quick wickets here if they want to have any hopes of left in this match. Georgia Vole defends it back to the bowler. Dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's short and wide and an under edge, and Georgia Vole picks up another single. Mooney is back on strike. 50 comes up for Australia women. 50 comes up in 10.2 overs for Australia women at the loss of 2 wickets. Beth Mooney is back on strike. They always find a way, Australia women, no doubt about that. Just 48 more needed now. And that's punched again towards covers by Mooney. Picks up another single. That's all they need to do now. Nothing. I mean, just simple cricket will take Australia through in this run chase. South Africa need a flurry of wickets to fall if they want to come back into this match. This is looking very unlikely. Oh, looking to pull it away. Appeal for LBW probably, but I think that's sliding down leg. South Africa have already lost a review. They would not want to review another. That's again punched away straight to covers. Another dot ball. Good bowling here from Malaba. Last ball of the over. And Vole reverse sweeps, gets it past the fielder. It's a very, very quick outfield. There's no stopping the ball in this outfield. Races across the outfield to another boundary to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over, and Australia women are 55 for 2 after 11 overs. So there's a bowling change now. Nadine de Klerk is the new bowler into the attack for South Africa women. And just 43 more needed for Australia. Beth Mooney is on strike. And that's short, and that's pulled away. Is the catch taken? No, it's not. What happened there? Did that carry to the fielder? Need to have a look at the replay. It's a dot ball to start the over, but it looked like it was in the air from Mooney. Just short of the fielder probably. This time it's short and wide, cut away to deep point. And Mooney picks up another single. Georgia Vole is back on strike now. Oh, Vole goes for the paddle, misses it completely. The keeper also misses it. And it's another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. Oh, full and wide. Georgia ball going for the drive and missing it. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. Two more deliveries left in this over. And short and wide, cut away, past point, and that is racing away for 4 as well. No chance for the fielder at deep point. And another boundary here for Georgia ball. Little bit too much width offered there by Nadine de Klerk. And Georgia ball cut it away beautifully. Another boundary. Last ball of the over. And that's flicked away again towards deep square leg. Georgia Vol picks up another single to finish the over. 50 partnership comes up between Georgia Vol and Beth Mooney. Partnership is 50 from 41 balls and it's taking Australia over the line here. 6 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 61 for 2 after 12 overs. So Australia women were reeling at 11 for 2, but then this 50 partnership should surely take them over the line as Malaba continuing into the attack. And that's cut away again by Georgia Vol towards deep point. Picks up another single to start the over. Just 36 more needed now. Bringing it home here, Australia. Bringing this match home. Mooney comes down the wicket and drives it away towards deep extra covers. Picks up another single. And that's just gently flicked away again by Georgia Vol. Picks up another single here. Doing it easily now, both these batters. 34 runs away from a victory. Oh, Mooney goes for a reverse sweep. It beats the keeper as well. It beats the fielders as well. And that goes into the boundary for 4. Can't do much about that one. It's beaten everyone. Will it be 4 byes or 4 of the runs? It's given us runs actually. So Mooney picks up her 5th boundary in this innings. Just 30 more runs needed now. And this time it's punched again by Mooney towards covers and picks up another single. It's short, it's pulled away by Georgia Vol. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep mid wicket. So another boundary to finish the over. Expensive over from Malaba. 12 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 73 for 2 after 13 overs. So just 25 more needed now and Australia are cruising through here. Nadine de Klerk continuing into her second over. Oh, that's too wide. Should be a wide, but it's not given as a wide. In fact, it's given as a dot ball. Dot ball to start the over. The short and wide, punched away again by Mooney. Deep extra cover comes around as well. They're coming back for a second, and Mooney will make it comfortably. Another couple of runs for Beth Mooney. They always find a way to form these big partnerships, don't they, Australia women? Now just 23 more needed. South Africa needed more wickets, but they didn't get it. 11 for 2, Australia women were at one stage. Now that's punched again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. It's short and wide, cut away again, straight to point. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. That's punched again by Mooney, straight to covers. Another dot ball. So just 2 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. It's pulled again, straight to mid-wicket, a little bit of fumble. And that will allow Mooney to complete another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 76 for 2 after 14 overs. "22 more runs needed now for Australia women. Looking to finish it off quickly here, both these batters. Partnership of 65 from 53 balls. They always find those partnerships at an important time. They're doing it again here, Australia women. Malaba continuing. And that's punched again, straight to covers. Another dot ball to start the over. Now Mooney comes down the wicket, hits it straight down the ground, and that'll go 1 bounce, 2 bounces into the boundary for 4 as well. So they're finishing it off in a hurry now. Target requirement is under 20 runs now, just 18 more runs needed. And Beth Mooney picks up yet another boundary in this innings. And this time it's short and wide, cut away again. Oh, good fielding at covers. Good fielding at covers, and Mooney picks up another single. And this time Georgia Vole punches it down the ground to mid-off. Straight to the fielder and another dot ball. And this time goes for the reverse sweep. A little bit in the gap. And Georgia Vole picks up another single. 16 more runs needed now. Mooney back on strike. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. Tossed up again and driven down the ground by Mooney. Picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over. And Australia women are 83 for 2 after 15 overs. And it's also the time for the drinks break. The Australia women are now 83 for 2 after 15 overs, just needing another 15 more runs to pick up another win here. It's been a fantastic tournament once again for Australia women, and India women might have to handle the mighty Aussies in the semi-finals. Not going to be easy. Nadine de Klerk continuing into the attack, and that's cut away again by Mooney. Little bit of a fumble at point, and Mooney picks up another single. Surely Alana King is going to be the player of the match today. What bowling figures that was. 7 wickets today for Alana King. Completely running through South Africa's batting lineup. And unfortunately for those Indian fans who had hopes of South Africa women winning this match today, I think they would have been heartbroken today, surely, because I don't think the last thing that India women wants is to face Australia in the semi-final. That to this kind of an Australian team. That's flicked away again by Georgia Vold towards mid-wicket. Picks up another single. So 2 runs have come from this over. Still 4 more deliveries left in this over. People keep on thinking that this team can defeat Australia, that team can defeat Australia. Well, this Australian women's team just keeps on finding a way. Keeps on proving everyone wrong. They are having some magic with themselves, I think. That's punched again by Mooney towards deep extra covers. They've picked up the single, looking to come back for a second. There's a chance of a run out, probably. No. Georgia Wall makes it back. Another couple of runs for Beth Mooney. And now just 11 more runs away from winning this. It's not even close actually, this match. Easy win for Australia women. And Beth Mooney again performing under pressure, 42 from 38 balls. Australia women were 11 for 2 again. But from those pressure situations, someone or the other keeps on bailing them out. That's punched again straight to covers. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. It was Annabel Sutherland and Ash Gardner in their previous match who formed a big partnership and bailed them out, got them over the line against England. Today it's Mooney and Georgia Wall. That's cut away again, straight to point. Another dot ball. South Africa women have to find a way to improve their batting performance against these big teams. It's not going to get any easy for them. They are going into the semi-final to play against England in Guwahati, the same ground in which they got bowled out for 69 in their very first match. And they need to find a way. Apart from Wolfart, someone else has to contribute. Well, that's in the air and the catch is taken and covers. So Mooney has to go. And finally a breakthrough here for South Africa women. Nadine de Klerk strikes and breaks this partnership here. Still 11 runs needed for victory. But Mooney has just driven it in the air. And a simple catch at covers. Well, they're going upstairs to check whether that was a clean catch or not. But I think that was a clean catch. Just 11 more runs needed now for Australia women. Laura Wolfart has taken a low catch. They're checking whether the catch is clean. Well, it looks like it has bounced on the way to Laura Wolfart. Not gonna lie. Clearly, it looks like it has bounced on the way to Laura Wolfart. So this might be not out actually. Yes, it has bounced. You can see that it has bounced on the way into the hands. So I think Beth Mooney will survive here. Decision pending. Well, it's given as out. Wow. That looked like it had bounced actually. Clearly looked like it had bounced into the hands of Wolfart there at covers, but it's been given as out. But anyways, I don't think it's going to matter because only 11 more runs needed for Australia women. Still have 7 wickets in hand. But an outstanding knock from Beth Mooney has come to an end. Nadine de Klerk strikes for South Africa. Beth Mooney is gone after scoring a fantastic 42 runs from 41 balls, and Australia women are 87 for 3 after 16 overs. So finally South Africa women have broken this partnership of 76 runs. From 65 balls has come to an end. And now Annabel Sutherland is the new batter to the crease. Played a fantastic knock in the previous match. Just about missed out on a century in the previous game. Along with Ash Gardner formed a terrific partnership. Now just 11 more runs needed. And Harry Dirksen is the new bowler into the attack. And that shot is pulled away by Georgia Wall towards deep square leg. And picks up another single. The positive for Australia, another positive for Australia women is that Georgia Vole has got some runs today for Australia, but the thing is that Alyssa Healy might come back in the semi-final, so Georgia Vole might still have to sit out. But this is another crucial knock from Georgia Vole. Run a ball, 38 runs. It's punched through the offside by Annabel Sutherland. Might have found the gap here. Yes, she has. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Beautiful timing and placement. Continuing from where she left off the other day against England women. Straight away. Beautiful timing. Picks up another boundary. I mean, Annabel Sutherland gets off the mark with her first boundary of the day. And this time it's a short ball, and that's flat batted down the ground by Annabel Sutherland past mid-on. And another boundary here, back-to-back boundaries from Annabel Sutherland, and now just 2 more runs needed for victory. And this time it's back of the length and defended by Annabel Sutherland towards point. And another dot ball from Maneri Dirksen. So just 2 more runs needed now. They might even finish it in this over itself. It's driven again by Sutherland towards deep extra covers. They might come back for the second here. Yes, they are coming back for the second. And they'll make it comfortably, and that's the win for Australia women. They continue their unbeaten run in this tournament. They have won. They have picked up their 6th win in this tournament now, and they move to 13 points, courtesy this win. Complete dominating win here against South Africa women by 7 wickets. And Australia women will face India women in the semi-final. India women cannot escape from Australia women. Officially confirmed now. South Africa women will be going to Guwahati to play against England women. That will be another challenge for South Africa women also, because against England also South Africa women crumbled to 69 all out in their first match. So South Africa women will be going back to that same Guwahati venue where they got bundled out for 69 against that same England team. They will have to play their semi-final as well. But Australia women will eventually finish at the top of the table, and they will be playing their semi-final against India, no doubt about that. India women have a job to do. They might defeat Bangladesh tomorrow, but their nemesis is coming in the semi-final. That has to be said. But what a clinical performance once again from Australia women. South Africa women were off to a really good start with the bat, but then Alana King completely ran through that middle order of South Africa women. And then even in the run chase, actually Australia women were 11 for 2 at one stage. And at that time we thought maybe South Africa can still make a match out of it. But then Beth Mooney and Georgia Vole formed that partnership. And then Annabel Sutherland coming towards the end and unbeaten on 10 runs from 4 balls with those 2 boundaries. Georgia Vole unbeaten on 38 from 38 balls has helped Australia women get over the line. And nothing much South Africa women could have done, because only 97 runs on the board. You can only hope for picking up more wickets and maybe try to put pressure. But a team like Australia women always finds a way. They've always found a way in this tournament to get out of pressure situations and come out on top. And that is always a trait of a champion team. And Australia women are again and again, Australia women are proving why they are made of, why they are a champion material, why they are made of, why they are a champion team. They keep on proving it time and again, every single match. You look back at the situation where Australia women were 76 for 7 against Pakistan women. From there they recovered, went and scored 221 runs. In the previous match against England women, Australia were 68 for 4. From there Annabel Sutherland and Ash Gardner formed that big partnership and took them over the line. And again today as well, there were a few situations where The game looked like getting out of Australia's hand, but again they found a way with the ball. Alana King coming and running through the middle order with the bat. Beth Mooney and Georgia Wool forming that partnership. So everything is clicking at the right time for Australia women again in a World Cup. And I don't know how Indian fans will be feeling, but I think they should try to go. They would have wished for South Africa to win this match, but if you want to win a World Cup, you have to beat Australia women at some stage. There's no escaping from that. So beat Australia women, go to the final and try to win the World Cup. That is what India women have to do. So a comprehensive win here for Australia women by 7 wickets, and they will finish at the top of the table as well with 13 points. South Africa women have suffered their second defeat in this tournament, but nothing much to lose for them because they are already through to the semi-final. So they will be playing their semi-final against England. So the semi-finals, both semi-finals now have been confirmed. India women will be playing against Australia women in D.Y. Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai, and South Africa women will be playing against England women in Guwahati. So we should have 2 cracking semi-finals. Obviously the remaining 2 league matches tomorrow will be dead rubbers, obviously, but still all those teams will be playing for pride. Obviously New Zealand will be playing for pride. They will be looking to finish the tournament on a high tomorrow, and then India women and Bangladesh women will be playing against each other. I think India women should easily win that match because Bangladesh women are not able to score above 200 runs. So the template against Bangladesh women will be for India women to bat first and score 200 runs. That's all they need to do against Bangladesh, but I'm sure India will score even 300. They can score tomorrow against Bangladesh, no doubt about that. But still Bangladesh will be looking to maybe produce an upset and maybe finish the tournament on a high. So it's a double header tomorrow in this Women's Cricket World Cup 2025, but we'll be covering one of those matches definitely. So we sign off for today. Superb win by Australia women, continuing their unbeaten run in this tournament and winning by 7 wickets against South Africa women in Indore. So we'll be back again tomorrow to cover the remaining matches of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025. So until then, take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.